And so you said earlier, you're like, why does it matter? It matters because we live in a visual world. Now, to be fair, in the corporate world, there are certain expectations. Because when I talk to people about their image, I talk about the three C's. I talk about character, which is just what I was talking about. Who you are at 4 is who you are at 104, right? That's the core. That's the place where you start with everything. Then you want to think about congruence, which do your insides match your outsides? And does your environment match you? Like, are you in a place that feels aligned, where you're celebrated, not tolerated, where you are seen for who you are, where you can share all your gifts? And then the last piece that I talk about is choice. Because if you have a certain number of expectations in your industry or in your city or in your country or wherever you are, you get to choose how much you want to meet those expectations and how much you want to challenge them. So there's always an element of choice with your image that you to get to decide, do I want to use my image to support this or do I want to use my image to challenge this?
Like,
Character, congruence, and choice. And so you said earlier, you're like, why does it matter? It matters because we live in a visual world. I would love to work myself out of a job where we have the don't judge a book by its cover, but humans are meaning making machines. And so the better you know yourself, the better you are dressed in alignment with who you really are, the easier it is for people to understand you and for you to understand yourself. And it becomes a mode of communication and it becomes a mode of self discovery that is unparalleled. I don't think there's any other way into yourself that gives you the same kind of depth as paying attention to your container and what you're putting on it. Because you're meant to be here, right? Nature doesn't make mistakes.